Bonjour à tous.
Today we're in GialloZafferano kitchens. Let's prepare the famous upside-down dessert together. They say it was created by mistake, but it is so good that it has become a classic. Let's find out the recipe of tarte tatin together. Start the brisée pastry. All-purpose flour in the bowl. Let's put to the butter. Now, brisée pastry, pâte brisée, means crushed pasta. It is hand-kneaded with your fingertips to mix flour and butter. It crumbles well with the fingers. Must be crumbly and butter must blend well with the flour. It is also called sanding method, as if we were playing on the beach with sand. Remember not to knead it too much, otherwise the temperature of your hands would make it into an homogeneous pastry. We still need to add the egg yolk, the water and salt. So here we are. The pastry begins to be sandy. We stop here. Then we put to the water, the egg yolk, and a pinch of salt, even two. Let's stir it with a spoon. For the salt to dissolve in the water. Then we continue adding the water, the yolk, the salt, all at once, like this. Now we stir. Until in the bowl we have almost nothing, that is almost completely clean. Look. Then we move to the table, here. We have to mash it 3 times in order to mix the butter as much as possible. Let's do it once again, 1, 2, and 3. We're already there. Now that the pâte brisée is ready, we'll put it in the fridge, but we'll wrap it in cling film first. All done. And now we put it in the fridge for half an hour.
My heart beats faster at the very thought of you. Je t'aime Paris, je t'aime Paris. Like so many others, I've fallen for you.
After cutting the apples, we move on to the sugar. Let's make a caramel. And let's turn it on. Then we put all the sugar in the saucepan with a drop of water. Done. The sugar must become hazel brown. The color is very important. You don't have to burn it, because the color will give the beauté, the beauty to the tarte tatin. So the sugar is melting here. It is not the right time yet. You have to really wait for the hazel color that arrives in a few seconds. Here the caramel is almost ready. Now we add the butter. Here it is. Perfect. I'll move here. Let it cool for a moment. A greased cake mold, let's pour our caramel. Perfect. So now we put the apples in the mold with the caramel. Oh, the rounded part of the apple must be underneath. So we must come to tighten the apples as much as possible, one against the other. This is a 22 centimeters mold. We can also use a 24, 26 mold. The important thing is to place them as close as possible. You can also crush the apples a little. and add a few slices of apples to cover the whole surface. For tarte tatin, it is important to use rennet apples. If you can't find them, also Chantecler will do. And as I said, the important thing is to crush well and really cover the whole surface. Now that we have placed our apples, add to the granulated sugar so we have a better caramelization during cooking. And a little extra touch, a few molten salt flakes to enhance the flavor. Now that our apples are ready, let's prepare and roll out to the brisée pastry. Here it is. We'll let it rest in the fridge for about an hour. Like all pastries, also pâte brisée, you must always let it rest for at least half an hour in the fridge. Then we roll it, rolling pin, flour, when rolling the pâte brisée, always start in the middle and turn 10-10. This is a technique called 10-10, which means you roll from the center outwards and never on the edges, never on edges. And every time, give it a little turn. Every time a little turn, like this. Here we go. Then we turn it over so we can flour it. And let's go on. Then 10-10, give it a little turn. And we are almost there. The thickness, more or less 2 millimeters.
2 millimetri.
We collect the dough with a rolling pin like this. So here it is. So now there's another important technique to have as much dough in the mold as possible. You have to fold it and always put a little more inside. So a small gesture to have an even greater thickness, to have a more solid base here. And now with a rolling pin, we cut the dough like this.
Così.
Here it is. And now I show you another technique. We have to run our finger inside the edge of the mold. Let's go. This technique will help us, after baking, to better remove our tarte tatin. Now let's cook it. 35-40 minutes in a static oven at 180 degrees. The important thing is that the tarte tatin has a uniform and golden color. After cooking, let it cool down for at least half an hour to let the caramel dry. Here is our tarte tatin, perfect to taste the warm, accompanied by French crème fraîche or with Italian ice cream. In any case, it would be magnificent.